Yes, he does, and the interesting thing for me, a new manager has changed the system. I saw them in Italy, as I've mentioned. They played a straightforward 4-4-2. They're playing three at the back, and I think that's obviously to release the big lad Popescu, who's very good going forward. Not only is he a good defender, but he's very, very good going forward.
Yes, Lupescu wearing 11 is the marker for John Robertson, but here's Hadji coming forward, showing his shooting power on the right. Petrescu released from that defensive chore to move forward into midfield. Here's Lakatush. But that's superb play, taking the ball in one movement on the run. There's Petrescu, and turned in on the 6-yard line by Kamataru. It's the ideal start for the Romanians, and it was a goal created by the genius of Lakatush on the right flank. Superb pass thrown out to the right. Now just look at the way Lakatush controls this and races past Valpas in the one movement, pulls it back for Petrescu, and there was Kamataru played onside by Alec McLeish.
Magnificent pass and terrific control, good composure, gets to the byline, looks up, says, here you are, you have a go. Miskicked the shot, but his colleagues there to put it in the nets. It makes life difficult for us now.
McStay takes over. McLeod makes himself available. Over on the far side is McKimmie. The Scottish fullbacks again pushing forward. Good running by McKimmie. McAllister lofting it in, looking for McCoist. There's Robertson! The equaliser for Scotland! Robertson scores in his international debut. And that was a goal of great quality, bringing to life these worried Scottish fans. It was Stuart McKimmie who did the hard work initially. Fine creative play coming forward. Forced there to play it back. Look at the skill here from Gary McAllister. McCoist gets up so well, and there's John Robertson at his best.
Marvellous goal, John. Stuart McKimmie does very, very well. Touches it back here to Gary McAllister. Chips a lovely little ball in. Alan McCoist does so well to get up there, and there's John Robertson doing the thing that he does so well inside the box. Just poking out a foot and putting the ball in the net. It makes life an awful lot more interesting and a bit more exciting.
Sabah involved straight away. Superb screening by Hadji, not allowing Malpas to get a tackle in. Here's Popescu. Hadji's dummy was well read by Boyd. He can charge forward now. He's very quick indeed now. Petrescu trying to get back, and Boyd's strength carries him to the ball. Chance now for Paul McStay, setting it up. McLeod playing it across, and it's turned in by McCoist. Scotland take the lead, and Tom Boyd, the first player to congratulate McCoist, was the man who set it all up. Harry McCoist's 7th goal for Scotland. He's got 5 in his last 2 matches for Rangers. McCoist pass across the face of the goal. Look at this control and pass from McStay. McLeod playing across the face of the goal, and McCoist surging in for the goal.
It's a marvellous goal job because Paul McStay does very well to control this. Sees Murdo McLeod, plays the pass to him. Murdo's not going to have a shot at this. He's going to play it back in there, and there's Alan McCoist sliding in the net. What a tremendous result for us at this particular moment.
Persson. Some good passing going on here from the men in blue. And again. Robertson seemed to be unaware of the challenge likely to come in. Here for handball, and he's given another penalty. Another chance for McCoist. Well, that's where it was knocked down, and the referee saw that as intentional. Trying to plead the case. Change in penalty taker. It's going to be Robertson this time. And Uri Stüliker very unhappy about that award, which I must say did seem very harsh. Stüliker, the manager of Switzerland, former West German international. Robertson does better than McCoist, and Scotland have the lead. Robertson's second goal for his country. Scored against Romania as well. Sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Actually drove it absolutely dead centre. Could have been kicked out if the goalkeeper had stayed still. But not many do. But he didn't take the time to look up. Didn't see the run across the face of the goal by McCoist. Kimmy again. Challenged by Herman. And McAllister! They looked at the linesman kept his flag down. Majority of the players had stopped. But McAllister didn't. And struck it truly up the goalkeeper and into the corner. His first goal for Scotland on the occasion of his 5th cap. They're appealing there for the offside. Look how many players are standing still. But McAllister struck it really well. Well, it could well be the player at the top was playing him on. And Nicol, having to watch the bounce, it actually beat him for a moment. And this is Chassot. And Nicol might begin to feel what Stuart McKimmy's been feeling. Herman. Turk Yilmaz. And another penalty. 3rd of the match against Alec McLeish. Well, Turk Yilmaz turned looking for precisely what he got. Lovely little ball played in, though, by Herman. He was looking for a return here. McKimmy got a foot in. And Turk Yilmaz made absolutely sure that there would be contact between himself and McLeish. Knup with the penalty. It's 2-1 in spite of a valiant effort by Goram. And it changes the scene at Hampden. Swiss have brought on a second player to attack on the flanks. They too given the penalty, and Knup the scorer.
Stoichkov in the Cyrillic alphabet. He's up for offside. Referee says play on, and Dury came off his knee, and he's turned in, and Scotland have a priceless goal. The boos all around the ground as Ali McCoist takes what applause he can hear, certainly from his colleagues, but boos all around the ground because the linesman's flag stayed down. Goalkeeper's already appealing before the cross comes in. He's in trouble now. Palms it down to Dury, comes off his knee, and McCoist, with the simple tap-in, gives Scotland the lead in the 8th minute of the match. Real chance here for Scotland because McCoist. Nevin has taken the same position as Dury, wide on the right. "25 minutes of the second half have elapsed. Scotland still a goal to the good. Sidakov, good running. Good check out to Stoichkov. Still Stoichkov, took too long. And the ball finally deflected And it's substitute who's done it again, Nikolai Todorov. 2 in Romania. And now he's got the equaliser in the home match with Scotland. 1-1 in the 70th minute of the match. Came off McKimmie, I think.
Players cross, beautiful goal. The substitution has paid off within 60 seconds. Beautiful header from John Collins from Leclerc's cross. That's a magnificent goal. Scotland 1, Bulgaria 0, and Andy Roxburgh's substitution pays off so quickly. Kyle Offen had to make only 3 or 4 really serious saves, was then left powerless. Mr. Fredriksson has just checked his watch. No offside! And the substitute is through and brought down, but the ball has been put in the net, and the referee has not given the penalty. He has played the advantage and allowed the equaliser to stand. So Scotland have had the victory snatched away from them at the very last. The ball put in the net by Kostadinov after Tanev had gone down, fouled by Goran. 5 seconds of the game remaining. Down goes the substitute, in goes Kostadinov. Good decision by Mr. Fredriksson. Early to Matza, Paolo Matza, Marco Matza rather. Brothers are very alike. McCall, pursued by Franchini. Kimmy. Heel was a good idea, but didn't succeed. All won back by Dury. Then forward for Nevin, and that's a penalty, surely. Well, that'll break the deadlock. Tocacelli, the substitute, his first real contribution is to bring down the Scotland substitute, Pat Nevin, and give away a penalty which will relieve a lot of Scottish minds. Strachan, 34 years of age, seen it all, done it all, unperturbed, and puts the penalty away beautifully. And that now will change the shape of the game completely. Scotland have got the breakthrough they were looking for. The substitution really must take a lot of the credit. The Scots fans celebrate, but Andy Roxburgh's decision to put on Nevin made all the difference, gave Strachan the opportunity to put Scotland 1 in front from the spot. Strachan the corner kick, McPherson coming, Dury! Second goal, and now Scotland can relax and begin to think about their goal difference. It's an entirely different game now. They've had corners in the first half and failed to take advantage. This time, Strachan delivered, and so did Dury. What a beautiful header. They're claiming that Chicoli got it off the line before it had crossed. Oh, it was with his hand.
And Huber gave nobody any cause to think that there was a foul or a penalty. He took the ball cleanly, and McCoist will look back, I'm sure, and feel that he could have done better. A clear one-on-one, and here's another Chapuisa. What a blow for Scotland. They could have taken the lead at one end through Ali McCoist, and within seconds they're caught in a similar situation at the other. This time the one-on-one was Chapuisa, and he did what McCoist didn't, and he found the net. Switzerland ahead 1-0, and that's a real blow for Scotland. Well, if it was going to be hard here in Bern for Scotland tonight, well, Scotland can't really afford to concede another goal as we approach half-time. Again, they've got everybody back in the penalty area. Herman, 2-0! Heinz Herman, the Swiss captain and their veteran, winning his 115th cap. A clear free header. He got to the ball before the defender, and nobody could stop that from inside the 6-yard box. 2-0 Switzerland. 5 minutes just over to go to half-time. Straight into touch. Scotland's throw. Dury. McCall. Harried by Canoop. Popped into the middle by Boyd. McKimmie drilled in. Dury! That's exactly what Scotland wanted. They've pulled a goal back right at the start of the second half. Just 2 minutes gone since the second half began, and Scotland have given themselves a lifeline. Dury's header bringing him his 3rd international goal in his 13th match. And it couldn't have been better timed. It was close to Huber. He might have got a hand on it. And if we trace that back, Scotland's scoring chance came about because the Swiss goalkeeper had a dreadful kick out which went straight into touch, gave Scotland possession, and from that they built the attack and they pulled a goal back. And are Scotland to be denied a place yet again? Dury! Brilliant save, but now, oh yes, it's 2-2. Scotland can celebrate. They've got the goal they deserve. Ali McCoist. But what a fabulous effort from Dury. And who could have complained if that had gone to the Tottenham player, who's been my star of the match. Fine save by Huber. But McCoist doing what strikers should do and poking on the loose ball. And he buries that emphatically, doesn't he? 6 minutes left. It's 2 apiece, and Scotland have the point that they wanted.
Dunque effettuata la sostituzione Dumitrescu al posto di Radushoiu, mentre c'è stato un colpo di testa di Sandoy e un intervento di Strachan che è stato giudicato falloso dal direttore di gara, e si tratta di calcio di rigore. Calcio di rigore in favore della Romania. Può essere la svolta dell'incontro. Sul cross abbiamo visto Sandoy andare a colpire il pallone e c'è stato il fallo di mani da parte di Strachan. Rivediamo l'azione con il cross molto insidioso. Al momento del colpo di testa di Sandoy, Strachan anticipa con un colpo da pallavolista il suo avversario. Fallo di mani nettissimo e calcio di rigore in favore della Romania. Sul piede di Gheorghe Hagi la speranza della qualificazione alle finali dell'Europeo. Parte Hagi, tiro e gol. La Romania è passata in vantaggio. Gol di Hagi su calcio di rigore al 31esimo minuto del secondo tempo. La Romania è passata in vantaggio. Chissà cosa deve essere passato nella testa di Gordon Strachan, il suo gesto disperato da pallavolista per tentare di interrompere o di fermare il colpo di testa di Sandoy si è tradotto nel calcio di rigore che Hagi, come vedete, trasforma con freddezza, portando in vantaggio la Romania. È il secondo gol di Gheorghe Hagi nelle qualificazioni europee, il primo lo aveva realizzato nel corso della goleada a San Marino per 3-1, penultimo confronto della formazione romena, l'ultimo è stato lo 0-0 in Svizzera. Quel giorno segnarono Hagi, Radushoiu e un'autorete di Matteoni completò il trionfo della Romania nei confronti di San Marino. Hagi affianca così Radushoiu, è una squadra quella romena in cui tutti sono delegati alla realizzazione. Su 11 gol 2 sono stati realizzati appunto da Radushoiu e 2 da Hagi.
The group ended in mathematical confusion. Scotland's last match was against San Marino. They needed as many goals as possible in case Switzerland or Romania or Bulgaria pulled level on points. 10 minutes had gone when Paul McStay made it 1-0. All the pressure came from Scotland. San Marino had one aim: to keep the scoreline down. But they conceded corner after corner. Scotland responded by pushing everyone forward. And from this corner, Richard Gough heads a second goal. On the rare occasions when San Marino moved a few yards outside their penalty area, they appeared to enjoy prodding the ball around. When they lost possession, they were punished by Gordon Durie. Scotland might have scored 9 or 10 goals, but luck wasn't with them, although this was to prove their biggest win under Roxburgh's management. In the event, they had to be satisfied with just 4. McStay created the last goal for McCoist. A week later, when Romania failed to beat Bulgaria, this goal proved the final key to qualification. Scotland finished just a point clear of both Switzerland and Romania.